Hello friends, in this today's lesson we are going to learn very important is the rules relating to exchange rate calculation. That means when you are going to solve the numerical, there are some rules in the foreign exchange, right? That means which rate you should use, how should be the interpretation for the forward points, and how should be it adjusted. There are different types that we are going to learn here, the different through the example this. So I request you to all of you, these rules relating to exchange rate calculation are the most important part if you are going to solve the numericals. So friends, remember my words, rules relating to foreign exchange rate. So in this video we are going to see all the rules that will definitely help you to solve the numerical, or I can say without that rule you cannot solve the numerical. Many of my friends are requesting, commenting how to solve the numerical. They are having different doubts, right? So that's why I am making this video, and in this video we will learn the rules relating to the exchange rate calculation. So very first, how to interpret the forward points. That means the interpretation of the forward points. So friends, see, if the ascending order is given, for example, if forward points are given like 0.3000 slash 0.4000, right? If the ascending order is given, that means if the forward points are given in the ascending order, that means if they are increasing, that means you have to assume if the order is increasing, then it is at the premium. That means your foreign currency will be at the premium. If your forward points are given in the descending order, for example 0.4500 slash 0.3500, if it is a decreasing order, you can observe easily, right? It is a decreasing order, 0.45 is more than the 0.35. That means if the order is decreasing, for the forward points, you have to remember that means it indicates the forward currency is at the discount. Okay friends, very first you come to know whether it is at the premium or the discount. They may ask one liner MCQ. They will give the forward points are this and this, whether the foreign currency will be at premium or discount. So if the order is increasing, it is at the premium. If the order is decreasing, it is at the discount. Very first. Now second, how to adjust that forward points. They will give the forward points, right? We have already observed whether it is the premium or discount, that we have decided. Now next task is the adjustment of the forward points. Now we have to adjust the forward points. So how to adjust that forward points? See friends, very first, if the forward points are at the premium, it should be added, and if forward points are at discount, it should be subtracted. Okay, just remember, if it is a premium, it add, and if it is at a discount, just subtract. That means in this case that are increasing, that means this is increasing order, that's why it is at the premium, and here it is at a decreasing order, so it is at discount, and it is increasing order, so we have to add because it is at a premium, and it is the decreasing order, so we have to subtract because it is at the discount. Okay, now two things you have clear. Very first is the how to identify the forward points, whether it is premium or the discount. Increasing order at the premium, decreasing order at the discount. Increasing order premium add, decreasing order deduct. Okay, now see here example. You can easily observe one example here. See friends, the spot rate is given, that is $1 US is equal to 63.30 and $1 US is equal to 67.50, right? See friends, I have already told you it is the direct rate is given when foreign currency is fixed and two values of the home currency is given. There is variable Indian currency, that means we can say it is the direct rate. Okay, and they have given forward points, that is 0.30 and 40, right? That is 0.40. So what will be the forward rate? See friends, the currencies, the forward points they have given 0.30 slash 0.40. That means it is the increasing order, and when the forward points are in increasing order, that means currency at the premium. When currency at the premium, we have to add. So just add. How to add? See, So what will be the possible forward rate here? See, 67.30, just add the in first part, add this first part, that is 67.3030 will become 67.60, and 67.50 plus 0.40, you will get 67.90. Just add second part. Okay, so that will be the forward rate, that is the 67.60 or 67.90. Okay, that means very important what we have learned how to identify the forward, that is the premium or discount. If it is the increasing order, it will be premium. If it is decreasing order, it will be discount. And how to add that, right, that we have already learned. How to adjust the forward point, right? If it is a premium, we will add, and if it is the discount, we just subtract. Okay, now second, see here, if the spot rate is given as a $1 is equal to 67.30 slash 67.50, we can take here INR. So it is the direct rate is given, and the forward points they have given 0.20 slash 20. That means we can observe here easily, we can say the forward points are in decreasing order, right? 0.25 is more than 20, that's why it is the decreasing order. And when the order is decreasing, I have already told, it is the discount, and when it is discount, just subtract. So just subtract that points from the quoted rate, that is 67.30 minus 0.25, you will get 67.05, and 67.50 minus 20, you will get 30. 50 minus 20, you will get 30. So what will be your rate? That is 67.05, or we can say 67.30. So in this fashion we can adjust the premium and the discount in the forward and the forward points. Okay, now next, very important, how to adjust the bank margin. So friends, when we are going to solve the numerical, that time you will remember that all the points, right? So I have extracted all the points which are very important for solving the numerical. Now in the question they may give the bank margin is given, then find the rate. If the bank margin is given, I have already told you bank margin is nothing but also called as the spread, and basically bank margin is nothing but the fees charged by the bank. Basically it is the fees charged by the bank. So remember friends, very important, many people are commenting when to adjust the bank margin, that is what will be the sequence. So friends, the adjustment of the margin or the bank fees or the spread should be done after the premium or discount adjustment. Okay, that is very important. You have to remember, very first you have to adjust the points, that is premium or discount, then you have to do the bank margin adjustment. And very simple friends, remember how to adjust. You have to deduct the margin, we have to deduct the bank's margin from the buying rate. Why to deduct? Common sense you can apply here. When you are buying something, then you should buy at the low. Our principle is very simple, buy low and sell high. So friends, when you are buying something, that time you have to deduct your margin, and when you are selling something, you have to add your margin. Very simple. In buying case you have to subtract the margin, and in case of selling you have to add the margin. This is the basic fundamental, you can easily remember, because we should sell at high and buy at the low. Okay, now next step is in a numerical, you will observe the rounding, how to do the rounding. Very simple. Basically rounding means, basically see here, suppose I say I have suppose 1.75 rupees. How can you round off? I have 2 rupees, right? That is basically a rounding of concept. Okay, so in this what we are doing in case of foreign exchange, we are doing rate quoted in the 4 decimal points. There is generally a rate quoted up to the 4 decimal point, they will give the rate, and as per the FEDI rules, rounding in the multiple of the 0.0025. that means we have to do the rounding up to the 4 decimal points, and generally up to the last 2 points, that is 0.00, and last 2 points you have to round off. For example, if they have given 0.7542, and we have to round off by using 0.025, how will round off these? It is nearer to the 50. We have to find whether in the last 2 digit we have to round off. So for the last 2 digit, that is multiple of 25, we will round off definitely. So 42 is nearer to what? 50 rather than 25. So what we will take? 1.7550 we will take as a rounding off of our answer. So I think it is very much clear to you. When we will going to see the numerical, that time you will again get some refreshment about this. So basic it is we are rounding off, we are doing the rounding off, and up to the 4 decimal point we are doing the rounding off, and in the multiple of 0.0025. So I think this concept is clear to you. Now next task, see here. See here example, I have already given one example. Suppose USD rate is calculated as the 66.1241, and now we have to round off that. So how to do a rounding off? So we have already learned, according to a FEDI rule, we have to do the rounding off using the 0.0025. So that means only the last after decimal points, the last 2 digit we have to do the rounding off. So which is nearer value to the 41 against the multiple of 25? It is the 50, right? So instead of 41 we will take just a 50. Okay, just nearer value you have to find, right? And it should be in the multiple of 25. So for example, see here. Suppose rate is given as the 66.1232, and we have to do the rounding off in using the 0.25. See, the 32 is nearer to whom? 32 is between 25 and 50. So in case of 25 it is the plus 7, in case of 50 it is the minus 18. So 32 is nearer to the 25, so we will take the 25. So here we will take value 66.1225. So friends, I think it is very much clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can do the comment. So I think it is very much clear to you, right? So you have to remember how to do the rounding off. It should be done using the 0.0025. Okay, now how to identify the TT buying rate? I have already explained in all the previous video, but I am due to now we have to start the numericals. That's why I am giving you all the rules in the single video, so that you can watch this video repeatedly, so that you can come to know how to solve the numericals. So how to identify the TT buying rate? So I have already told you what is the buying, what is mean by buying, friends. And what we are doing, we are learning what FC, that is we are mainly dealing in the forex, that is the foreign currency we are dealing. And when what is mean by buying? That is purchase, that is basically a purchase, that is the buying. So friends, buying, that means what we are buying? We are buying the foreign currency, right? And when we are buying the foreign currency, that means when there is an inflow of the foreign currency, that time the buying rate should be used. Okay, and TT stands for telegraphic transfer. And friends, remember when to use TT: when there is a immediate payment, and no documentation is involved, that time we have to use the TT rate. Okay, see friends, when to use buying rate? When there is an inward flow of the foreign currency, right? Buying, that means it is simply, you just can easily remember inward, that is where foreign currency is coming to you. And when there is no delay in realization of the forex settlement or no handling of the documents, that time we have to use the TT. Okay, TT buying rate. For example, see here, you can see the one important example: amount already credited to Nostro account. That means your Nostro account will get credit with the foreign currency. That means the dollar is coming to you. That is the when dollar is coming to you, that means you have purchased that dollar, right? That's why that is the buying rate. And the amount has been already credited, that means there is no delay involved. That's why we have to use the TT buying rate. Okay, next, when to use the bills buying rate. So friends, I have already told you, buying, that means foreign currency inflow. And when there is a delay, in the realization of the forex or the handling of documents involved, when there is a handling of documents involved, definitely there will be a delay in the realization or the settlement. And when there is a delay in the settlement, we have to use the word bills, because bills are basically the documents, and when there is document involved, there will be a delay, and that's why you have to use the word bills. Okay, for example, export bill purchased by bank or amount credited to Nostro account after the payment made in Indian currency to the customer. That means we are very first doing the see here, first example: export bill purchased by the bank. The name itself here is a bill, so very first you have to use the bills rate. Now whether we have to use the selling or buying, see if we are doing the export, that means in return what we'll get, we will get some dollar money, right? We will get some money in foreign currency. That's why we are getting the money, that means we are purchasing the dollar. Getting money is inflow of the dollar, that is the purchasing. So bills buying rate we are using. Second example, amount to be credited to nostro account after payment is made in the Indian currency to the customer. See, after payment is made, that means payment we have already made in Indian currency, but we have not received the foreign currency. Foreign currency we are getting later on, that means delay is involved, so we are using bills. And we will get money in the nostro account, so definitely we will get dollar or the foreign currency. That's why we are using the buying rate. Okay, we are credited with the foreign currency, that's why buying rate, and bills as there is a delay involved. Okay, now second, how to, when to use the TT selling rate? When there is a outflow of the foreign currency. Selling, that means basically we are selling the foreign currency, that is outflow of the foreign currency, and it is used when there is no handling of documents. TT is used when there is no handling of documents. Okay, for example, issue of a foreign currency DD by the bank. See friends, when you are using, suppose you are using DD to the customer in the dollar. Suppose you have given DD to the customer of $5. That means what we are doing, we are foreign currency is going away, that means you are selling that currency. Going away, that means selling. And when there is selling of foreign currency, you have to use the selling rate. When there is outward flow of the foreign currency, you have to use the word selling, and you are using the DD, that is on immediate basis. That's why you have to use the word TT selling rate. Okay, it is very much clear to you. Now we will move to the next slide. When to use the bills buying rate? So friends, when to use the bills buying rate? So friends, see, bills selling rate. In case of bills selling rate, selling, that means we are selling the dollar. Basically, just remember selling, that means foreign currency is going away from you. Okay, when there is outflow of the foreign currency, you have to use the selling word. And when to use the bills? When there is documentation or the delay involved. Okay, that time you have to use bills. For example, payment of foreign currency import documents. When you are doing the import, you are importing some goods, that's why in return you will give some money to other country in their currency. That means suppose you are importing from USA, you will give them dollar. That's why when dollar is going away, you have to use the word selling. And the import definitely involves some documents. There will be, first you will import goods and then you will do the payment. That's why delay is involved. That time you have to use the word bills. Okay, when you see the word documents, just apply the bills. Okay, next and the last and most important part, we are going to see how to adjust the forward premium while purchasing. See example of purchase transaction. See, forward are points premium, that is forward points are at the premium. So how to adjust? So friends, very important, this is the most important part that many people get confused here. So just see here, you can see, I think it is more visible to all of you. Okay, now see, premium is added up to the previous month. When premium they have given, see here in the numerical they have given premium of the margin for the July as also as well as the August also. So remember, premium is added up to the previous month if delivery or the settlement or the, we can say, final date is or the due date is before the end of the month. In case of purchase, very simple example, when you go through numerical, you can easily understand what is the basic funda. See friends, suppose they have given a USD spot rate, that is $1 US is equal to 66.50 Indian rupees or 66.60 Indian rupees, and they have given forward margin. So they have given forward margin, that is for July they have given that is 20/25, and for August they have given 30/35. Okay, now for 2025, okay, 2025, that means it is increasing order, and August also it is increasing, that means it is at the premium. We come to know it is at the premium. And now they are saying delivery is that is delivery or the settlement is in the during the August, but we don't know when in the during the August. It may be 1st August, it may be 30th of the August, or it may be 15th of the August, any time during the August. So in that case, and see here they have given direct rate, that is $1 is equal to 66.50 and 60. And in case of a direct trade, our principle is very simple: buy low and sell high. And this is the purchase transaction, that is the buying transaction, so definitely we should buy low. So definitely premium should be added up to the previous month only, that is up to the July we have to add, right? We will add up to the July, because we are, see friends, they have given rate as the 66.50 and 66.60. so our principle, when there is direct rate, they have given buy low, it is a purchase transaction, so buy low, so we will choose this value. So we have chosen 66.50. now they have given premium for the July and August, and delivery is in August, but as we are purchasing, our target should be buy at a low. And delivery they have during the August, but we don't know when in the August, so it is in during the August, and our principle is buy low, so we will definitely add up to the previous month, that is up to July we have to add. So up to July, our principle is buy low, so we will definitely take this value and just add 66.50 plus 0.20, you will get a 66.70 as your answer for the quote, that is quoted currency. Okay friends, now the same we are going to see in case of a sales transaction. So if sales transaction they have given, see friends, how to adjust the forward points at the premium in case of sales transaction. See friends, we are doing sale, that means we should sell high, in case of a direct rate. This is the basic principle, and they have given US dollar. See friends, one line, premium is added for a full month if due date is any time during the month in case of the sales transaction. See, US dollar they have given 66.50/60. Margin for July they have given 20/25, that is it is increasing in order, that is at the premium. Okay, and for August they have given 30/35, it is also increasing, that's why it is also at the premium for July and the August. And now they are saying delivery at the during the August. So friends, remember, premium would be added up to the 31st of August. That means for full month you have to add. Why? Because see friends, they have given spot rate 66.50 and 60 INR, right? So in case of this is the sales transaction, in case of sale our target is sell high, so we will take the highest rate, that is 66.60 we will take, right? We are selling high, and as we are selling high, remember selling high, so we have to add a maximum, right? We have to sell high. So if the in case of selling, if the delivery is during the month, we have to add the premium of the full month, that is in this case we will add the premium for the not only July but up to August we will add. So definitely for August we are selling high, the highest value will be 35, so we are adding 0.35 here, so we will get 66.95 as answer for the quotation. Okay friends, so this is the most important part of all the videos that we have learned